We are under the lights here on a Friday night at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching the speedster, D. Gordon. He's a top talent when it comes to speed, and so far this year he leads the senior circuit in stolen bases. Look for him to make an impact on this game with his legs.
Johnny Cueto will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he went into the 7th inning, but wasn't able to get a decision. I look to get a W here in this one.
Leonard Spicer strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Scorched to third, reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, Giancarlo Stanton, if you've ever had an opportunity to watch him take BP, go watch it, because it is unreal. Defensively, you can watch that as well. He's got a very...
D. Gordon will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Number 4, Cameron Maybin.
Leonard Spicer set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Number 99.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Lyles looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the catch is made, one away.
Just coasting right along here. Gets another pop-up, and look, he's barely breaking a sweat out there now.
Leonard Spicer will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous two trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Leonard Spicer will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Stepping in, Joe Panik. He flew out in his last at-bat. Starting to loosen up. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely.
Keeping him close.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back.
All right, one time, right here.
Once more, a throw over. And the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they certainly paid a lot of attention to him over there at first, and it was wise to do so. but in the end, they had to come to the plate sooner or later, and he winds up taking second here on the stolen base.
3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Leading right here.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Keeping an eye on him.
All right, one time right here, kid. Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Hard liner toward short. Throw goes over to third. Ball's there, and he is out at third. And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Johnny Cueto. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 3-2. Good night from San Francisco.
The save to Luke Gregerson, his 10th.
Rain coming down here in San Francisco's China Basin as we're at AT&T Park. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
These guys are just too aggressive at the plate. I mean, they're last in the league in OBP. So you need to work on being a little bit more patient. But, you know, teams don't change their stripes at this time of the season, so it's going to be really difficult for them.
Jeff Samardzija. Leonard Spicer steps in looking to get it going offensively. Things have not been going his way of late. First delivery to him on the way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Ramirez is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging a hot stick. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately.
Leonard Spicer takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Maben will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
And there's an awful lot of room out there in right center. So even though this ball's hit pretty well, had a little too much loft to it, so winds up a fairly routine fly ball.
Leonard Spicer comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there. Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it. Let's go.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Cabrera's up with it, and he's retired, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 12.
Leonard Spicer will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
Come on, let it fly.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Yeah, that's just a low fastball here on the outside corner. You see him try to drive the ball the other way, but he got under it just a little bit too much.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
9 runners on base.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasquez. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today, the finale. Leonard Spicer steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately.
Let's go right here.
Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men in. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. These Marlins, EK, as they take the field here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And they're already down a run in this one, so they're behind the 8 ball again to start this game.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
Joe Panic will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. First pitch on its way. Pitch is high, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left. As Drupal Cabrera leads it off here, bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still...
Way to get dirty. And now a bobble, and he's not going to have a play.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded.
Ready for another chance? Leonard Spicer will swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Joe Panic steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1. To deliver, here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. Douglas Rodriguez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, we got 1.
To short. To his left, Spicer. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Jose Ramirez will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Leonard Spicer steps in. Got a base hit in his last at-bat.
Leonard Spicer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ramirez waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a
Leonard Spicer ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey,
a little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
As you can see right here,
number 28 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunity.
Oh, he makes the stop to first. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And how about that for putting an exclamation point on a victory? Just a super play there to record the final out with some style.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Leonard Spicer set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And the runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pick.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Batting fifth, second baseman,
Joe Panic will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
And it was the offense that went south last time out. Managed only just 1 run in the loss yesterday. It's typical when you're in a cold streak like this. They just had a lot of trouble sustaining any kind of offense, and it's definitely hurt them.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey!
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
Two down, runners at first and second.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. And if you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Giants lead. Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Domingo Santana strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A dive. He's got it. The throw. Not in time.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there on to Belt, and they turn to a double play. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the San Francisco Giants. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Will Middlebrooks gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit on the ground to short. Spicer scoops it up on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Coming to the plate now, Leonard Spicer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Right, let's go right here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he falls behind 0-2.
Your pitch, your pitch.
Hey, one time,
Here
right
comes
now.
the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can
Settling in now, Leonard Spicer, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Plays at one here.
Hit to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Leonard Spicer is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Shortstop, Leonard Spicer.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Santana moves over. Makes the play, one away. So a good job to get the out there. Leonard Spicer will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Leonard Spicer.
Have a rip at it up there, huh?
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Oh, and he misses it. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with two away on a ground rule double.
Yeah, a little surprising here. That was not an easy chance moving toward the line, but it shouldn't have been anything that he can't handle. He just lets the ball go right past him.
Here's Joe Panic, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Touch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
The 2-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Hey, keep it going up there. Touch up.
Fastball is looked at for strike two.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Two out here and a runner at second. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Jarrett Parker would be next. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball four, so it's first and second now with two out.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping the hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Into the box, Jarrett Parker. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go. No one better up there. Here we go.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with two outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike one.
Two men are on with two men out.
Here we go.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
2 down, runners at first and second. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They're up 5-1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good position to win this ballgame.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 5-1. Good night from Milwaukee.
2 hours and 52 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.
Wednesday night baseball now from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Leonard Spicer steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing, 1-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Will Middlebrooks will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Throw gets him, 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the San Francisco Giants. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, one of the most entertaining players to watch in the outfield. We'll have an opportunity.
Leonard Spicer will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
There you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Hit hard up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
This guy has certainly been a tough out so far. He follows up that home run from earlier with his 3rd RBI of the ball game.
Joe Panik steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Now a throw over.
He's in there.
And a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw. And he'll dive back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And yet another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in.
Keeping an eye on him.
Another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Just checking.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Great. Just missing here, 2-0. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Lifted the other way to left center. Under it is the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leonard Spicer will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well.
Jonathan Lucroy stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound.
Leonard Spicer strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Hey, get on for us here.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Chris Carter. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
8 runs.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball now from lovely Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series. Leonard Spicer strides forward for the first time, and he's been in a bit of a slump recently.
Spicer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Hernan Perez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Grounded to short. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Miller Park in Milwaukee as we get you set for the top of the third. Leonard Spicer is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Line toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here.